Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. And today, it is time for the final round of the US Open at Oakmont Country Club. And Ryan Gamer has been dominating so far. An 8 under in round 1, a 7 under in round 2, and a 6 under in round 3. Putting us at 21 under par with a 6-shot lead going into the final round. In second place is Selm Ryder, and if you take a look at the scores here, Selm Ryder, if you just look at round 2 and 3, would only be down by 1. The issue was he had a slow start in round number 1, a 3 under versus our 8 under. So Selm Ryder is playing great golf, but he has a long way to go in the final round, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that we do not mess up this lead. So we're going to try to do exactly what we've done all week. Smart golf, great putting, and we're going to finish the job today, everybody. Thank you so much for all the positive, encouraging comments on this series, in this tournament. You all are all legends, and for all the support here on the channel, I greatly appreciate it. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. 5 ongoing series right now at the same time. You can check them out in the video description below or on the channel page. But here we go. Medium wins here in the final round, just like round 2, and firm, fast. Let's go ahead and dive into the final round of the US Open. We can do this, everybody. Selm Ryder, back-to-back 6 unders. We can anticipate he's going to shoot around there today. So let's post 8 under. Let's do this.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's US Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
And it is time. Final pairing, Ryan Gamer, Selm Ryder, then Aaron Raw and Colin Morikawa and Justin Lower there in the top 5. Let's dominate today, everybody. Come on. Feeling good, feeling ready.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round.
Don't say that, Andrew.
Let's pick up the action.
Never say those words. Everybody knows you never say that, right? Let's just forget he said it. Okay. Let's send it. And the strategy from Jerry this week. Jerry said, Ryan, you are the best in the world right now. Finish the job. That's all he said. And you know Jerry likes to give a lot of life stories, but not today. Let's do it.
What a drive. Look at that.
That was such a pure swing.
What a bounce. Fairway accuracy is the reason we are scoring this week. The difference maker. Fairway accuracy, greens and regulation, and putting. That's everything, right?
This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Look, they're fired up. I'm fired up too. So, you know, this is going to be a difficult shot because we're left with 169 on a downslope and also hitting into a green that's 35 feet below the ball, right? So this is not going to be a simple shot. 6-mile-per-hour wind with this pin protected by that huge right to left slope. So just got to make sure we get this right on this area here. The putt's going to be tough no matter where we are. I like a 7 here. 7 hit a little bit short. Let the wind take it. Going to come off a little bit to the left off the side slope. That's a good strike. Should kick left a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of an overswing there. And that little bit of an overswing is all it took. Missed it by about 2 percentage points. And yeah, the wind didn't grab it like I wanted it to. It's never going to stay. Look, Ryan said, I thought you said this, Jerry. And Jerry said, no. I said the aim there.
Green side, and the goal now is to get up and down.
This one's very tricky. 14-yard chip shot, and if you miss to the right, you are in trouble. We're hitting into an upslope, which helps us, and I think we can make this. It's going to come off to the right just barely. And it's going to break to the left. Wow, I did not think that was going to spin very much.
For par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Come on, Ryan.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
If you want to win major tournaments, you have to make these putts.
Putt is underway.
Caught the edge.
And it's a par to open things up.
Got lucky.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Pars for
No
both
change
players in the
atop
final
the
pair.
leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver.
Rich is right.
They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Yeah, Rich, you don't say. You've said it a couple times this week. He loves this one. Yeah, this pin is so tough. Now, it's not as tough if you go far, but if you're short, you're always going to be chipping. And I think it's going to funnel like all the way down that slope. Wind has died down. It's medium winds, but we're at the very low spot of medium right now. We had high winds in 2 rounds this week, medium winds in 2 as well. I like a 56-degree wedge. Take a little bit off. Go for about 96, run an upslope, add a little bit more. That's a perfect strike. Go in.
This one is all
Go in.
over it.
Tremendous shot right there. And
Yeah,
now
that'll
a
do.
birdie opportunity on the second hole.
That's been the story of the week. Fairways and greens, right? Easy putt right there. Let's
Putt
go.
goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Get your coffee,
Trying
whatever you're
to
drinking.
make a
Cheers.
statement early and often.
Taking a look
We're
at the
making a
leaderboard,
statement.
he's got the lead. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So
No.
players laying
Get
back
lucky,
with
get
something
lucky, get
other than
lucky.
driver. Second shot, back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
The wind saved us, and
Okay,
the bounce
Henny, what
saved
do you
us,
see
right?
down
We
there?
got lucky on
He's
multiple
looking at
levels there.
perhaps
So
175, I'd say.
and very scoreable pin location, right? The problem is this backdrop, so definitely want to land this a bit short. It's uphill 21 feet. I'm going to go with the 6-iron here. Right stick about halfway to hit it a little bit steep. The uphill slope is going to be concerning here, so maybe we don't hit it as steep, actually. Yep. Going to come off to the left as well. It's going to be a tough shot. It's a pretty good strike. Open club face, though. And it really pushed it. Stay, stay, stay. We spun it just enough, but not good accuracy.
A very long putt coming up. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
It's not too
Yeah,
tough.
this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Yeah, Henny's right. Just a little bit left to right. Most of it is at the beginning. It does break back at the end, but not very much. 28 feet, uphill 3. Yeah, I think that's the line. A little bit more to the left. Get in. Cut, 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 cut.
Wow.
Just barely
3 feet
misread it.
remain.
Misread the beginning break just barely. Knew it wasn't going to come back very much at the end, right? I knew that. But, oh, good putt. The reads have been spot on this week, right? And that's why we're sitting
Our
in this
featured player
position.
continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
7 under, 22 under to 15 under. Come on.
Let's see what happens here on 4.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
You know, I'm enjoying Rich's life stories today. They really get me focused. But you all could probably recite the lines in major tournaments where Rich tells you the same thing every hole. It allows me to focus, and yeah, today I'm not going to get distracted once. That's my main goal. We're only going to talk about the golf. No life stories. We'll see, but I haven't done it yet. 286, downhill 9. Basically going to hit this 3-wood, want it to carry and roll up onto the green, give herself a putt, and be on our way. That's beautiful. That's perfection. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Now, we've had 2 eagle putts in this tournament. We haven't drained any of them, have we?
Always like the aggressive
we 3-putted an eagle in the last round.
And get rewarded for it.
Look at Jerry giving Ryan a high five. How about it?
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
23 feet, downhill 2 inches. It does have loads of movement, and the good thing about this, it's downhill at the beginning, but uphill at the end. So we can get pretty aggressive with the speed here. This thing's going to kick hard. Play about a grid and a half outside. One time. Keep those one times coming today, everybody. Let's get an eagle.
From long range here, looking to get it close. Battered.
That close.
Still, green reading has been spot on this week and last week as well.
What a beautiful sight.
That's a good bird. Can't complain about a tap-in bird, right?
Our featured player is ahead by 8 shots.
Remember, some rider has got off slow every single round, but then he's dominated. So you can't worry about where he is at the beginning. Like, he always starts slow.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
We've hit a lot of those partial drivers this week, right?
Well, this
love
looks
them.
A rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
This is actually my favorite pin on this hole.
Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Because it basically puts us in my favorite shots range, the choked approach, into the wind. A little bit shallow, just barely. Right stick just barely down. And go right for it. I misread the side hill lie, didn't I? I didn't even play it. I didn't even play the side slope. Wow. I don't think I made that mistake all week. I did not even play the side slope. Are you kidding me? I was so focused and excited about the choked approach. I forgot about one swing element. I believe I forgot about it. I don't know. I don't remember the slope. I didn't look at it, so clearly I did forget about it. Okay. 11-yard chip shot. We can hit into this upslope, start to slow it down a bit, and go right for it. Hitting from the green fringe. I'm going to chip this. I don't like the putt.
How close was that to going down?
Look. Closed club face by 11 degrees. That would have been in.
Opportunity to save par here. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
You know, I still think that chipping is a little too forgiving on Master, and it doesn't matter what difficulty you play on, even on Legend. Because, like, in real life, if you have 11 degrees club face on chip shot, good luck.
Every single day.
But, like, on our other shot, keep in mind, pay attention to our other shots. Whenever we're off by 11 degrees, it's gone. But chip shots in this game are very forgiving, even when you're off. I love it for shots like that, right? But also, it's just like, what? Okay, this is one where we need to fade it a little bit more into the slope. Downhill 14. Definitely a shallow 4-iron. About halfway right stick down here. Fade it a little bit more. That's a great shot. Oh my goodness.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Still, it's going to hit firm on this green. That is a beautiful shot, though. Watch it go. Welcome to Oakmont. We're dancing.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
Should have probably hit that a little more shallow to get a little more roll out of it up that slope as it was fading. I don't know. 31 feet, uphill 1 foot. It looks like it's breaking a couple grid lines. 2 grid lines, maybe.
Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long
Swing
range.
was not
Big
good,
breaking putt.
right?
He
We're
just
lucky they
didn't
canceled
quite
each
read
other
it
out,
right, but it'll be an
right?
easy par.
If you miss on the same side, they cancel each other out. So, an open club face and a pull. When you
Still
miss
in the lead
in
now
the
after that
same
hole.
directions. 8-stroke advantage. We are just dominating. You know, it's so cool to think back to the PGA Championship.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
2 great rounds,
Bunker down the
2 not good
right-hand
rounds.
side could see a lot of action as
So
this
far,
fairway does camber from left to right.
4 great
so
rounds.
Be wary
Well,
of that.
4
On the
good.
left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
We can't call this a great round yet until it's over,
Not
right?
a bad
But
result right there.
we could have won the PGA Championship with a better round 2 and 3. You notice our score is going to be very similar to the leader of the PGA Championship, the AI. There was one outlier that tournament, and I can't remember who won that tournament, but they dominated. Okay, 204, uphill 6. Going to hit this right into that upslope, have it roll all the way up there. Just got to not put this far, because keep in mind, behind the green is downhill, right? So it's going to always funnel off. Got to spin this quite a bit. Hit it right off that slope on a little bit of a draw. Going to come off to the right. That's the strike.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Henny pointing out the disagreement between Ryan and
Now
Jerry
this
there.
putt for birdie.
But it worked out. Look at
Henny,
this
how
putt.
tricky is this one?
This putt is breaking right to left.
27 feet, uphill 5 inches. You know what Jerry wanted? He wanted a free dinner, right? He wanted Ryan to send it into the fans so that he gets an all-you-can-eat dinner tonight. Focus up. That thing
That was
broke a
close.
mile in the middle. And what happened on the swing? I missed every single element there. Like every one. The shot setup, the read, and all 4
Okay,
parts
a
of the putting
15-footer
stroke.
remains.
Okay, it's all right. You want to win tournaments, you got to make these. This tournament is not over, Ryan. Wake up.
This is tracking.
That's it.
Right into
That's
the
what we
front of
do.
this cup.
That's why,
Our featured
if we win
player
this
still
tournament,
sits
we
atop
will
the
win.
leaderboard.
Putting. Exceptional these past few weeks.
Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Straight
Oh, boy.
uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the
The most
gores,
approachable
junk,
pin here.
all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back
Just go
uphill,
right for it.
back into this clubhouse to a really cool-looking squared-off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
It's going to funnel right to left, right? Oh, not until the edge. That's still a great shot. This is my favorite pin on this green. I mean, the toughest pin is pin 3.
If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb.
29 feet, uphill 2 inches. This is honestly one of the easiest greens on the course, but one of the toughest holes. Okay, it's right to left. I misread the last one. I think it's going to break more than I think right to left. Cut, 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 cut. I said it's going to break more than I think, and I added more, but not enough.
4 feet to the cup.
Welcome to golf. Welcome to golf. A couple misreads today.
Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8.
It's not a lack of focus. I feel focused. It's just, I don't know, these pins are just playing a little bit different. 8-stroke advantage, though.
4 here.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
That is beautiful.
Looks
just
like
right down the middle.
170-yard shot required.
Look, Jerry helping Ryan line it up.
One
Yeah, he
extra
likes it.
club required to this elevated green.
So that's basically Jerry's way of saying, if you get rid of the 7-iron, I retire. But now, I do like the 7 here. Hit on this slope, full swing, hit it a little bit shallow to get a little bit more roll, because it's going to fly 8 yards shorter because of the elevation, right? I like this a lot. Rhythm. -2 degrees. When do you all ever see a decreased rhythm? Usually that's an overswing, but like 1 or 2. I guess I was a little hesitant. I don't know. That was not a good strike. It was a good club.
From here, he's got to be thinking 2 putts. All right,
Oh
John,
my.
which way is this putt going to go?
Left to
It's
right.
going to go up the hill, move to the right.
Yeah, it's definitely moving to the right. It's left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right. 46 feet, uphill 2 feet. What? One time. Imagine if we make this.
This one on a good line. It's looking really good. Give it to him.
Oh!
Oh, you did not.
A par putt tap in.
That's still an incredible putt. Level of difficulty of that putt, way up there. Perfect read. Got to hit it a touch harder.
As we head to the next hole, our featured
What am I
player
used
is
to?
ahead by 8
Increased rhythm.
shots.
That was a perfect rhythm. I play for the increased rhythm, right? That's why I take off distance. And
We begin the second 9
with our
par
normal
4.
increased rhythm swing, that's
This
in.
fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
I tell you,
This tee shot is looking good.
if you
so
can hit a
far.
partial driver, you're going to be great at Oakmont on these fairways. How much?
And
Like, we've
Rich,
hit
this
so
is
many
a
partial
similar spot to
drivers.
yesterday.
I know you can hit a
Got some
3-wood,
good
right?
vibes
But
after yesterday.
you're not gonna roll
Trying
out
to
as
keep it
much.
up again today.
So if you want that, that's fine, right? But if you can hit a partial driver, you're going to be on. 167, downhill 19. This is a very tough pin. We're going to have to really spin this one. Downhill 19. I'm going to put full shallow angle of attack here. Add as much spin as we can. The problem with this, our forgiveness zone is going to be much smaller. So we're going to have to strike this to perfection. It's going to come off to the left. The wind's going to blow it to the right. Very difficult shot here. That's a pretty good strike. We pushed it at the beginning. It's going to be a
This
big
is a
push because we
7-iron
went
on the
for a
way.
lot of shot shaping. Wow, still not enough spin there. We're dancing. As John
All right,
says,
we
that's a
can
safe
work with
shot.
that. All right, a 20-footer. Henny,
This
your green
is
side.
how we
What do you see in
dominated
this
recently,
putt?
right here.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Yeah, and it's downhill. Gonna trickle on left to right. Nope, I really misread that. That middle break, I saw it as soon as I saw
that
that
was
ball
close.
start to really pick up spin to the right. I'm like, nope.
Let's see if the player can manage a par.
We'll take it.
After that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
I mean, Ryan Gamer and Selm Ryder are struggling on these pins, and these pins don't seem as tough as round 3.
Hole
It's
number
just the
11
putter's
is a
not
par
hot.
4.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
Another example of why
This
a
is
driver's
his
better than a
second shot.
3-wood there. We want it to bounce more up that hill. We hit a 3-wood in the last round. It was a little further back. I wanted a little bit more distance, and this is a mean, mean pin. We cannot miss this short. If we miss this short, I mean, we may get a triple bogey. So what we're going to do here, course management. Pitching wedge, hit it very steep. Not max, maybe like halfway. Loft it just a touch. Put it on that slope. Gonna come off to the right.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
I mean, I was trying to play that
Got to
safe.
admire that talent. Just
open
green
club
after
face,
green
but
in
wow.
regulation.
Well,
I did too much shot shaping clearly because a little miss was a big miss on distance.
Relentless.
And this
It's
has been a hole
dangerous.
he's unable to take advantage of so far.
And I don't think I calculated the elevation enough there. Right to left. We're looking at probably a foot. We've been under reading them.
This one's dialed in.
Get in!
You like the look of that right off the blade.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? Ryan wants to win. Come
And
on.
it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole.
What a week.
Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left.
I think
find the
29
happy
under was the
medium.
winner of the
And do you
PGA
go for it?
Championship.
Let's find out. If you're laying it up,
We're trying to
you
get
want
there.
find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
You know,
Second shot here on the 12th.
best part about this tournament and this week is because I've told you this multiple times. My best round on this course in this game going into this tournament, one round, was a 2 under par on master difficulty settings. We've posted 4 rounds above my best round on this golf course, not technically the 4th round yet. That is insane. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? But I did prepare for, you know, I've been working on my swing a lot, getting ready for this major tournament. I do that a lot for major tournaments. I don't do it for every single tournament. But I really take it serious when we get into the majors, when we get into, I take it always take it serious, right? But I put a little bit more range time in, and it's paid off. I'm going driver off the deck.
Interesting choice of the driver here.
Every time we pulled that shot out, we missed it. That was so close. Okay. Actually, I like a regular flop. Hitting it. No. Yeah, I do. I like a regular flop. No, I don't. I don't like a tie spinner, I can tell you that. I do like a spinner, though. Hit it short, yeah. A spinner, 60-degree wedge, so we can spin it a lot. Hit it short, hit it a little bit shallow, we get a little bit more spin. Trickle it on in. That's it. That's it!
Oh, that's great.
Never
It
mind about
just
spinning
missed
it
the
from the
hole.
rough, clearly. Should have hit a flop shot. I thought for sure. I mean, what? Welcome to Oakmont. We were on a downslope, right? We clearly got a flyer's lie on that downslope, and that ball just went. No spin whatsoever on that spinner. Ryan, what are you doing with your lob wedge right now? Jerry needs to check the lob
This is a
wedge,
big
make sure
birdie
it's
here.
functioning.
Good putt to make. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him
Does
here
that
with this putt?
say...
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
We have to hit a lag putt to even get this there. Does that say 116 feet? Look at the forgiveness zones. I don't have the lag putt leveled up. Can we hit a normal putt and even get there? No, we can't. It's got to be lag putt. Now, technically, since this is over 75 feet, we can chip it. But I want to putt this for you all, because I know you all are very interested to see what would happen here. If we make this, Ryan's going to retire from golf. Left to right, right to left, right to left. How do you get the speed right? Well, you all tell me. You all tell me, YouTube. One time. Perfect distance control if we got the right read. We did not. That thing did not break at all. We hit it firm. That's insane.
The old-fashioned
Look at it roll back
That'll
still.
ruin any putter's stats.
The hammer hands. That's right. We hit actually perfect transition. So
Big putt for par coming up.
just misread it. I can tell you one thing. Jerry's going to be shaking his head.
Good putt there.
It's a good thing we parred. Ryan would have got the long stare from the legendary caddy Jerry. He's still going to get the stare, but like Ryan pulls out driver off
Our
the deck.
current
We
leader
never
now
should have
enjoying
done that.
A 9-stroke lead.
9-stroke lead, though, we're safe, but still, I mean, that's a crazy shot. You could turn an easy hole into a possible double.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for
Look
some.
at
Rich.
Ryan's apologizing, Jerry. Look,
13.
Jerry didn't even look, and he
Not
kind
a
of looked
lucky
back and
number
smiled a
per
little
se,
bit.
And this is probably the reason
He's
why
still talking, right?
This green is
Oh,
heinous.
my.
It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par threes in my days. This one ranks right up there with the
And
hardest.
if you remember, we played this on the Impossible Challenge on the channel on a Friday many weeks ago, and we hit a great shot on this hole. So we're going to try to do that same thing. I remember, you try to hit it here and kind of roll it and funnel it down from right to left. It's a very fun shot when you execute it right. That was not great execution.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Tell you, it is not a good time to lose the swing. We're not playing bad. These pins are tough, and the putter's just not hot today, but
Good look at a birdie
we've hit a
here.
couple of bad swings. I will
Penny,
say that.
Take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
It is. It's going big time left, especially at the beginning. You do not want to hit this far. Come on.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. So close.
I mean,
Not a bad effort.
have
right
we
there
missed
from
more
long
putts
range. Big
in
breaking
round 3 and
putt.
round
He
4?
Just didn't quite read it
Yes.
right, but it'll be an easy par.
Have we been spot on? Yes. Incredible green reading this
and
week.
just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there.
I
And
mean,
after that,
Caldwell
sitting at
Caldwell making a
24 under par
climb.
for the
Sam
tournament.
Ryder's done nothing today. I mean,
On the
you know,
tee
we
now
haven't
for
done
the
much
par
either,
4
but
14th
we've
hole.
done enough.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not
be
design-wise,
three-wood.
but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
I tell you, it
Playing
is a
this
good
shot
thing
from around
that I've been
120
focused today,
yards.
because this is one of those rounds that if I start telling life stories and get distracted, we could have shot a 4 over par, because this has been so tough. And we are fighting. We're battling. 119. Uphill 3. With this wind at our backs, it could be tough to attack this. But what I'm going to do is go to a... I think it's got to be 50 degree. I stick down about halfway and attack it. That's perfect. Go in.
10 out of 10 marks given.
Thank you, Rich.
What a shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Insane.
Okay, holding
I
steady on
mean,
the leaderboard after that
absolutely
hole.
insane.
And I
This
don't
was
give the
Ryan's
rest of the
tournament.
field much hope today.
The PGA
Our
Championship,
leader
it
is
wasn't
way out in
us
front
running
of this
away
final
with the
round.
tournament, right? The leader won by
Let's check
10
out
strokes.
the
We
15th.
may do
It's
it
a
here
par 4.
at the U.S. Open.
Good
I
news
really can't
is
remember
they
who won that
give you
tournament.
ample room
Sanjay Aon,
off
maybe?
This tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side. Fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
You know, for people binge watching this series, it's got to be special when they get to these last 6 episodes, because at St. George's and here at Oakmont, I feel like I played my best golf in this game. Truly. Like, not only the smartest golf I think I've ever played, most methodical, but also the best execution. That has to be cool to get to. It's cool for you all to get here live, right? As well, if you watch this series as it goes live. But, like, wow, it's insane. Loft and spin. Let's send it.
Yeah, this one, it's veering
Open
off a
club
little bit
face.
to the
That's
right.
terrible there. We got a good bounce, but that would have
Just
been a
little
perfect
bit
shot.
off on that shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic
Look,
mistake.
asking the caddy Jerry, like,
A
what
look
did I
at
do
the
wrong
line,
there?
The green side rough.
Ryan's always trying to learn out there. Gonna come off to the left. And it's gonna break to the right. This is very chip-inable. You gotta hit it.
Those are the
It's
shots
a
you
perfect
practice
swing.
over and
Underswung
over
a
at
little
the
bit,
range.
but the rest of the parts of the
It's
swing
a
were perfect.
double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10.
This was our tournament. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. We took that
Teeing
into
off here
consideration on round
16th
1.
hole.
You
And
wanna try
we've
and
stayed
land your
focused,
tee
and we've
shot
got
if
the
you
job
can
done.
On
Insane.
the front left third of this green.
Front
a
left
lot
third.
of movement
Okay, I
from
gotcha.
left to right here.
So right here.
On this green.
Hit it
If you
shallow.
hit it in the
Yep.
front bunker here. 4 is almost a must.
Draw it a bit
but
as
if
well.
you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Yeah, a little draw off that slope. Hit it shallow to get more
Drawing
roll.
it in there beautifully.
I don't think we got enough on it anyways. Yeah, not on that upslope. I think you have to hit a partial 3-wood there. We're dancing.
On the green, but
But
a
oh
different
boy.
area code.
What does Rich
Henny,
say?
what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, I've
Dancing,
got it
but a
left
long
to
way
right
from the bend.
quick down this hill.
I like dancing, but I don't have a good. I thought I had a good one in my brain, like dancing without dancing shoes. That makes no sense. Okay. If you all have a good one, let me know. 52 feet, downhill 1 foot. You cannot hit this far. Everything's going off the back here. I can't talk, everybody. I left it all on the course this week. I forgot my grammar back at the clubhouse. Just like every round. Go in.
Yeah,
Putting has been
Nicely
superb.
done.
That's the only way I
Downhill
could describe
putt,
it this
and
week.
Sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out.
It
this
doesn't
time.
matter where we are.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the
Imagine
leaderboard.
if we would have hit that lag putt, that 219 foot closer. I think it's 119, but still.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Players that lay up to the right-hand
Yeah, no shot.
side.
We
wanna make
parred
sure
this
they
hole with
find
an
the
eagle
fairway,
putt.
The high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Jerry the
Here's
caddy
the
at the end of the
second
last
on
round,
17.
he told the media that he was thinking about retiring after Ryan's par on hole number 17 in round 3, right? So you better believe Ryan wasn't going to pull out the driver again. The most painful 3-putt in history. 87 yards, uphill 9 feet. Going to come off to the left. The wind's going to blow it back. But, you know, we learned a lot from that example. Like, you don't always need to attack it. Because just because you have an eagle putt doesn't mean you're going to eagle or birdie it, right?
Practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Yeah, we did not have a good strike. We kind of got lucky.
Better than that. Amazing shot.
Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Just a little bit left to right. Going to be aggressive here.
That starts off on a good line.
D.
And after that hole,
don't go for it. There's no need to. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Salem with the birdie. Colin Morikawa had a day up to 16 under.
Okay, teeing off on the
battle.
final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out.
Ryan Gamer. It's one hole away from winning the U.S. Open. We can get max number of shots here and still win the tournament. That is insane. What a week. The best display of golf, I feel like, so far on the channel was this tournament and the last tournament. St. George's was so impressive because those greens are tougher than Oakmont.
Needs to hold the fairway.
Oakmont is very tough if you miss fairways. We did not miss fairways this week. We showed that if you hit fairways here and you have good course management,
Henny,
you can
what
score.
Can you tell us about this shot?
This is playing.
Don't get me wrong.
Long,
There's many
it's
tough
uphill.
greens, but they're not as tough as that last course. Like St. George's greens, it doesn't matter if you're 3 feet away. You have like a 1 foot break. These greens are tough, but they are not like St. George's. 179, uphill 22 feet. I'm going right there for this, everybody. Hit it right off that slope right there. Trickling on up. Spin it. One time. It's going to come off to the right. That died.
I tell you what, from the rough. Nice.
That shot just died. Okay, I don't... Maybe I've just mishit it on every swing input. I don't know. Underswing, maybe? I don't know what happened there. Look at Ryan say, come on, Jerry. Come on, look at him walking fast.
And if this putt goes down, we have a champion.
Jerry's like, settle
Henny, how
down.
tough
Settle
will this
down,
putt
Ryan.
be?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
You're not carrying any clubs, Ryan. Like, come on. Jerry's wore out over here, everybody. 50 feet, uphill 2 feet. Come on, let's send this in. Ryan's dream was to win the U.S. Open at Oakmont Country Club. That dream may come true. Again, another great putt.
That was going down.
So close. You know, round 1, round 2, we made all these long putts. In round 3 and 4, we haven't made the long putts, which is why we didn't shoot an 8 under, 7 under.
The U.S. Open.
For a second major victory this year. The Masters first, and then now, the U.S. Open at Oakmont. One of the toughest tests in golf. Ryan made it look easy hitting fairways this week. Nobody's ever said that on the channel ever. All the extra range work paid off this week, everybody. Let's par it, close it out to 26 under. Get in! We did it! We did it, baby! Thank you all for all the one times, you legends.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
The putt we'll never forget. A bogey-free finale, I believe, right? Wasn't that a bogey-free round? Insane. That's a bogey-free weekend, right? We didn't bogey in round 3. We had a 3-putt par, but I don't think we bogeyed at all. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
Wow.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke LV, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.
Absolutely incredible. Career Grand Slam. We're working towards the goal. We haven't got it yet because we did not. We can't win the season Grand Slam either because we lost the PGA Championship, and we lost big. but we were the one who ran away with it. In the PGA Championship, we ran away with the Masters. One of the AI ran away with the PGA Championship, and then we ran away with the US Open. Just incredible play. Like, that's just amazing. Ryan Gamer's name is now on the US Open trophy. Come on. Let's go, baby. That's just an incredible tournament. Like, if you don't play this game, like, you don't realize how hard that is actually to do. Like, I think we had a couple new people jumping in on the US Open series, and I think one of them said this game must be way too easy. Well, I wish I could say that. It's not. And those of you who play this game know just how tough of a challenge that was and just how good we played, right? That's impossible. Like, I would consider that what we did, those 4 rounds at this golf course on master difficulty, impossible to do, and we just did it. Will I ever be able to do it again? Probably not, because I don't know if I can focus that long for 4 rounds. That's probably the most focused I've ever been. Next tournament, we're going to be telling live stories and singing. Not singing. You know what I'm saying, talking a lot. Ryan Gamer did not get the round of the day. That goes to Colin Morikawa. You know, if Sam Ryder had a better round 1 and the final round, he would have won. But keep in mind, what is Sam Ryder? He's Ryan Gamer in the PGA Championship. Seriously, like, he did the same exact thing. 2 really good rounds. 2 rounds that cost him the tournament. Ryan Gamer was the same way at the PGA Championship. We lost by 10 strokes, right? And that was because we did not have 4 good rounds. The mindset going into this tournament is 4 good rounds. It's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. It's not finished. And we showed that by our play, right? Ryan Gamer gets the win. Colin Morikawa and Sam Ryder tie at second. Justin Lower, Aaron Raw, Nicholas Lindheim, Eric Koh, Lee Hodges, Siwoo Kim, and Gary Woodland making out the top 10 there. That was just pure domination. Like, do you want to win or do you want to lose, right? We showed that we want to win, obviously. Like, we left it all out there on the course. We were not holding anything back today. Absolutely exceptional. Not just today. This entire tournament was just perfect golfed. Perfect golfed? Golfed. The new word of the day, golfed. It's when you play great in the US Open and you win at Oakmont Country Club. You don't golf, you golfed. Okay, let's go into the scorecard here. What an incredible victory, though. Like, that's unreal. We get to spend 5 skill points because we got the win. 2 under on the front and then a 3 under on the back, bogey free. How do you win at Oakmont? You do not make bogeys. You hit fairways. We did not miss the fairway much this week. I'm shocked. You all probably are all shocked. And that's the thing about this course. This course is really tough if you miss fairways. We made it so much easier and won because we hit fairways. And Colin Morikawa moves up to 2 in the FedEx Cup. Sam Ryder moves up 87 spots. His first big tournament of the year is the US Open. You talk about a time to bring your A game, and he did. But here we go. Let's look final round first. 92 fairways, 83 greens. Not the best proximity to hole, but look at putting. And the misses were barely missed. That's just exceptional putting, everybody. 126. That's insane. We only had 1 medium putt, though. And we had 15 long putts and made 26%. That's incredible. And birdie conversion, not great, right? That's actually shocking. That is shocking. But still, it was good enough. And that we were so close to making many more birdies, though, if you remember. Like, we were so close. 5 birdies, 13 pars, no bogeys. I think that's a bogey-free weekend. I want to look at round 3. We had 2 bogeys between the first 2 rounds. Yeah, no bogeys on the weekend. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Let's take a look at the event total here, though. 91 fairways. That is why we won. That is why we were able to score. That right there. You're looking at somebody who had the worst Evo swing when this game first came out. How long did it take me to learn the swing? Well, you don't want to know my playtime, right? You know, like for new players in the game, like, oh, how long does it take to get the swing? You want to know my playtime? You don't. It takes a little bit of time. Not many people get there. Most people quit before because it's just very frustrating. Yeah, we found it. A lot of hard work and a lot of frustrations, but we got it. 91 fairways. That's insane. 84 greens, you're going to have these tough pins, but 25 proximity hole at Oakmont is very good. And putting was the difference maker. And like you see these stats, 100 short, 85 medium, and you think 85 medium is not too great. 5 to 10 foot putts at Oakmont on some of the greens are really tough. I know we had a lot of kind of good putts from medium links, but it's this stat that's the difference maker, because not only did we make 22% out of 49, we also were right there on so many putts. Like you're talking inches. You're talking inches. I gotta see, what is 22%? Whoa, through my calculator there. 22% of 49 putts. We made 11 long putts. That's insane. That is absolutely unreal. And just think about the long putts we had. That's great. And when we didn't miss, we were right there. So that's great golfing. 81 scrambling. We didn't miss a lot of greens. 81, we want to see that a little bit higher, but we'll take it. Birdie conversion of 44. Amazing. 61 greens hit, birdieing 44% of the time. Unreal. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? No eagles on the week. We had a couple eagle putts, missed them all. 28 birdies, 42 pars. This is the difference maker. When you hit fairways and you hit greens at Oakmont Country Club and your putter's hot, you're not going to bogey very often. And we bogeyed a little bit. You're going to get a couple here. You're usually going to get about 8. This week, Ryan Gamer said, no, I'm not going to bogey. And hey, we have to give a lot of credit to Ryan Gamer's swing coach, personal trainer, and the legendary caddy, Jerry, right? Because part of the storyline in this series leading up to the U.S. Open, I've been telling you all for weeks that Jerry has been focusing on the U.S. Open. He's been focusing on Oakmont. And wow, did it show today, right? Perfect storylines building up to this, right? Perfect storylines, me building up that storyline. What would have been terrible if I would have went out and just played my worst golf ever, right? Like, are you sure Jerry's been walking the course? He must have been walking another course by the name of Oakmont, right? I tell you, I love this game. I love this career mode series. This is absolutely incredible. Like, wow, it's so good. It is so good. It is so fun to play, and I'm having an absolute blast with it. Look, Troy's like, well, Ryan, you haven't been to the media very often. We're going to send Jerry, right? We're going to send Jerry. So one thing I didn't notice, look at popularity at the right side of the screen. Ryan Gamer is considered the GOAT now, right? Like, technically, we are the fastest ever, probably to 25 million followers, right? So, like, but they're saying that Ryan Gamer is the GOAT. Oh, boy. That's a lot of pressure, right? Let's calm down, right? But also, maybe they keep in mind Ryan's a multi-sport athlete. If you take a look at Ryan's accolades across all the sports, right? Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He would be considered the GOAT, right? Some people would say it's impossible what he does. It is impossible in real life, but for a virtual athlete, it is possible, right? In the virtual Ryan Gamer universe, it is very possible. So let's go ahead and, yeah, upgrade. We have 5 upgrade points to spend, and that was just exceptional golf. 4 rounds of great golf. I don't think we've ever seen 4 rounds of great golf. Seriously. Even at the Masters, right? Lone Grove Golf Course, not technically called the Masters in this game, the Legends Championship. But we had 3 great rounds, and in round number 4, I just did not focus. And that was the difference today. I was going to focus no matter what. So for putting, I think with the way putt rhythm has been, no, our putt path is not good either. So, okay, what happens if we move putt path to 70 and then, or putt rhythm to 70 and then putt path up 2? So that's 5. Wow, is that bad? I feel like, don't we miss more on putt rhythm than putt path? I think we've got to. I really do. I could be wrong. I don't feel like contact we miss out on a lot, so I'm going to be raising contact a lot. But I feel like putting rhythm, especially after the Season 2 and Season 3 updates, it plays a much bigger factor now. So I'm going to go rhythm. If we need to change it, well, we might later. I'm not spending 500 to respec ever, so never mind. We will not change it. Wow. Okay, so yeah, 96 overall. We actually didn't move up overall there. Next up, we're probably going to improve putt contact and then putt weight, right? We are close to being max overall. when you win that much, you know, the way we've done progression is with every win, you know, a top 5, 10, and 25, we get a certain amount of points. And we've just, what a year, everybody. What a year. Oh my. 5 above legend difficulty as well. It's just one of those tournaments that nobody was expecting. None of you all. I don't think anybody was expecting me to play 4 rounds that good. It's what you all wanted from me in the PGA Championship, and I just didn't bring it. I didn't bring the focus in rounds 2 and 3. I tried. I just didn't have it. And that was the focus going into this tournament. Hitting the range for extended amount of time, trying to get in a rhythm for longer periods of time. You're all like, Ryan, you take it very serious, don't you? Yeah, I don't mess around, right? Like, do you want to win or do you want to lose, right? Like, you all know I want to win, right? Like, I'm not going to go out here and just wing it, right? Let's go back to 2-round tournaments, 4 rounds. So we are now, that's a 95% difficulty, I think, is the perfect one. But I think what I'm going to do is see what it's like at 96 now. With the win at the US Open, I just want to see what it's like. You know, I know that's 6 above legend, which is nuts, right? Absolutely insane. But yeah, I still get a lot of questions on this difficulty, user sim. I'm just going to change it to legend just for fun. It does nothing. It's for simulating, right? We don't simulate. So that the higher it is, the worse your player is going to play when you simulate. We don't simulate at whatsoever. So that throws people off. Like, Ryan, you're playing on pro. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But it throws people off seeing that. So I'm just going to change it to legend for fun, right? So user sim skill 70. So if we do simulate, Ryan's going to shoot like a 5 over par, right? Probably worse than that. But yeah, it's a stat that does not matter if you don't simulate. But yeah, 96%, that's 6 above legend. This is probably going to go terribly, but it's all right. We want to see what it's like. I think 95 is the sweet spot. I really do. Think about these last 4 tournaments. Minus Oakmont, right? We just dominated. But like St. George's, all the tournaments before this, they were awesome at 95, 94, 95. I think 95 is the sweet spot, but since we won, we're going to see what it's like on 96 here for the Travelers Championship at TPC River Highlands. Oh, boy. So, interesting enough, this course is very scoreable, right? But there's water in a lot of places, and I find the water here so much. And you just never know what's going to happen for me on this course. You truly don't. We don't have many weeks left, everybody. We are close to the end of the year. You take a look at the standings here. Ryan Gamer is number 1, but we got to see the top 10 here. Ludwig Olberg, who has not been playing great recently, but he has 16 top 10s. Tommy Fleetwood, Xander Schauffele, Colin Morikawa, Tom Kim, Victor Hovland, Wyndham Clark, Adam Hadwin, and Sepp Straka make out the top 10 here. There are 5 players who have played all 24 events. Ryan Gamer, Xander Schauffele, Colin Morikawa, Tom Kim, Victor Hovland, and Adam Hadwin. So 6 players. Math is not my strong suit, right? But yeah, what a tournament, what a week we'll never forget. We have 1 more major left. Let's win 3 out of the 4 majors this year, everybody. The Open is coming up. It is going to be awesome. What a US Open we'll never forget. But hey, and you all know what we got coming up as well. Yeah, everybody knows. My nemesis, East Lake Golf Club. But here I will say, I love the new version of East Lake. The new version of East Lake is so much better. I actually love East Lake now. And I respected it before, but I was terrified of it. Now I love it and I respect it and a little bit terrified, but it plays so much better now. It is so good. And honestly, I play really good there usually now in this game. So we'll see what happens at East Lake Golf Club when we get there. But we are your 2025 US Open champion, everybody. 2-time major champion. That's incredible. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the 1-times. If you all got some enjoyment on today's video, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Check out the other Ryan Gamer Career Mode series on the channel. It's the same athlete across all the sports. Right now, we have PGA 2K25, MLB The Show 25, College Football 26 head coaching career, College Football 26 quarterback career for the Kentucky Wildcats, and then Madden 26 quarterback career, and what a start. If you missed the last couple episodes in that series, just watch the whole thing. It has been absolutely electric, and that is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a great rookie season, and the rest of that is going to be great. But I'll see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.